which has been, tweaked or better managed year by year by year, like new ideas going into the cooperative itself to better it. We're like you started off with storage and handling, then with grain trading. Now we're into fertilisers, we're flour mills, oat mills, and quite a few different other little business operations, which are all in the package of the cooperative and bulk handling system, and which benefits farmers all the way. It's anything that has something to do with farming itself. CBH looks at quite progressively and see if there is a role that they can play to make it more financial and more, I would say, streamlined and better business model for the members and farmers themselves.
So how do you define the value that you'll get from that for you personally?
To me, better pricing is one for our grain, better storage and handling, long-term security of somewhere for our grain to go, like our flour mills and oat mills. To me, we own 40 and 50%, around the 50% mark in the flour mills. The oat mills we own ourselves. It's just somewhere else to making sure that you've got markets for your grain. It's one thing to be able to grow your grain, but if you haven't got anywhere to sell the stuff, you become at mercy of the big traders themselves. As big as we are, there's bigger traders than us. So it's very important that we do have markets for the future, and we do have buying power of the products to be able to put in back into our farm so we can produce that product.
What about most of the conversation is around economics? Are there any social aspects of being a member of CBH that are beneficial to you, and are they important?
Hugely. As the population in the rural communities actually dwindles because of size of probably of farms, etc., they do put quite a few dollars back into the communities themselves to make sure that we're having just a socially very vibrant and given every opportunity to make sure that where you are, you want to be where you are because it is socially acceptable. CBH play a huge role into the sporting arenas, into music, into whatever else you need in your community. You can apply to CBH to see that, okay, can you help us fund? Can you help us run or organise something? And they look at it at a business level to see that it is a worthy project that they should be involved in. I think to me, as the urban sprawl, we're forced into the larger communities, and I think there's a big thing that we must have a very social and acceptable lifestyle out here in the bush, and I think CBH have a strong part to play in that, and they are doing quite a bit, but I think they've still got a lot more to do, and they become a big manager of workforce people, and they do use a lot of their workforce from the local communities to make them more vibrant for us all to be living in.
What more can they do in that respect from a social point of view or community development point of view?
I think that's true. Well, every year you've got to be continuing looking at it. I would like to see that there is good employment opportunities for our kids when they come home seasonally to work on the bins. We're going hell for leather into the automation of everything, whereas we need less and less workers to do some of the jobs. It's great to have automation. It's a great idea, but there is a little bit of human factor that I think we should be considering and making sure that we still have a bit of human contact in the workforce. And even though automation is there, I think we should still have our rural people involved with a lot more of the seasonal operation.
Okay. Are you fully aware of all of the services that your cooperative can provide you?
I wouldn't think that I would be, no, but I'm aware of the ones that I appreciate, yeah.
is there? I mean, what does the cooperative actually try and come in and tell you about all of the services?
Oh, you get constant newsletters, on down the line, CBH down the line, which gives you information on what's happening. You go onto the website and the home pages, and you can scroll down through there the business opportunities or things that can help you as a farmer that interest you. Yeah, so there's any service that they do provide, they do advertise and advertise very healthily.
Okay, good. Do you find sometimes you get too much information?
I think every business is guilty of that, but if you don't put enough out there, there's always going to be someone that's going to complain, aren't they? So to me, you've got to advertise your wares. If you're willing to put the time and effort into a product, you've got to make sure you sell it, give it every opportunity to make sure it's a good business decision. So I think sometimes the information overload, but you can scroll through them. If they don't interest you, or they don't tickle your fancy at the time, you can scroll down a bit further and find something that does, or if not, it's just a quick brief over all of it, and if you find something you do like, you can get more in-depth information back out of it. So information overload is probably only as much as you want to try and overload yourself with.
Okay. Is there anything missing from the value that you would expect from your co-op?
Not really. I think at this stage they're on the right track. They're looking at business opportunities all the time, and I think long term, looking to secure that we've got the standard of the good storage and handling that we have, and to me, to looking for future business deals that will strengthen the cooperative as a cooperative to the future. I think, like our flour mills, business dealings with overseas customers that can ensure our security for the future is very, very important, because I think long term we must be working with other business partners to make sure that we do benefit greatly from the future opportunities of grain trading and the fertilisers and everything to do with farming. So if there is a business opportunity that could benefit the cooperative, I think we should be looking at it strongly. And I don't think you can ever stop looking at the future to what it could bring, because it's very ever-changing.
Yep, okay, thank you. All right, we'll move on to the values. I'm interested to know what values are important for businesses like yourself to commit to CBH.
Well, your big one, like all things, the whole world runs in dollars and cents. So first and utmost, is it a good product that they're selling? And to me, they offer a great floor for the pricing of selling grain, for buying products like your fertiliser back. The competitiveness that they put into the open market is, to me, excellent. Prior to them being into a couple of the business operations they're in now, it's definitely brought back the private companies or the shareholder type companies. It's brought them back into a realistic pricing system, and we as farmers aren't being taken for a ride or been charged overly for the products that we do deal in. So I really think they're keeping their eyes on the right products, and I think we'll do well with them. Okay, so
and are you saying the values words here would be about fairness?
Oh yes, fairness is everything. Yeah? Like I'm prepared to pay a fair price for any product, but I hate getting ripped off, and I do want my right margin for when I sell my grain as well. So, and I think CBH provide that in a very strong degree.
And honesty, integrity, these are things that you're experiencing with the co-op?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Have you heard of the 7 cooperative principles?
I have, but I wouldn't be able to. I should know them, but no, I wouldn't be able to list them. No.
Okay. I mean, has the co-op actually been trying to educate you on the principles of the cooperative, or? Yes,
I have. Yeah, even when I did a week course and did that course actually. Yeah, so I was very fortunate to be looked after by CBH for that. Yeah.
Okay. So they have 7 principles based on voluntary and open membership, democratic member control, member economic participation, autonomy and independence,